my dear viewers, welcome to my channel. My name is Malena and today we are going to talk about the Cartier Love Bracelet. And I'm going to show you how it comes, how it's packaged when you buy it, what comes with it, how it is screwed and unscrewed by yourself, how to clean it, and how to handle scratches. So the Cartier Love Bracelet comes in this beautiful and luxurious shopping bag. And the shopping bag itself is already quite luxurious, of course. But when you buy it or when someone gets it for you in the Cartier store, they usually put another neutral white bag around this Cartier bag because it's for security reasons. Because if you're walking around with a Cartier shopping bag, it's very seductive for thieves, etc. Because normally what you buy in Cartier has a high worth, so they just protect you by giving you a neutral white bag around this Cartier bag. And then we are going to unpack it. So I was already wearing the Cartier Love Bracelet. I have the Rosegold one for maybe half a year or so, but I put it back in its original case. I put everything back as it was when it arrived to show you how it looks like. So it comes in this package, which is also a high quality packaging. Of course, the Cartier written on it. So it's kind of, gift box. And then you just open the box and there is another box in it. And this one is the actual jewelry box. And the jewelry box has a small opening button here. It is made of also high quality material. It has this nice gold decoration, typical for Cartier. And then to open it, you press against this. And wow, what you see here is the Love Bracelet in rose gold, the classic one. So there is also a thinner version. This is the normal version. It's 6.1 millimeters. The thinner one is 3.65 millimeters, and it's rose gold. And then you see there is also a screwdriver that comes together with the bracelet. In my case, I have the rose gold bracelet, so I have also a matching rose gold screwdriver with it. When you buy or get the yellow gold one, you will of course get a yellow gold screwdriver, and when you get the white gold one, it will come with a white gold screwdriver. So there is always a matching screwdriver with it. And then, it's presented, of course, very nicely, very luxuriously. It's all really high quality. It's secured with a small rubber band. So we will now take this rubber band off. And then you'll see the Cartier bracelet comes in two parts. So this is unscrewed. We will now screw it together. So it comes like this in two parts. And you really need to screw it together. I have the size 18 and there is, I think, from 15 till 21. It really depends on your wrist. You just have to try and see. But you can also measure it, of course, with a measuring device. I thought I need a bigger one when I measured it. So you really have to be careful that you don't take it too big. Because it should fit, of course, nicely and it shouldn't dangle on your wrist. But there are instructions on the website, so even if you are not in the shop, you can measure it at home. So now I'm going to show you how to put it on the wrist, and then later on I will show you how to clean it and how to remove it. So in order to show you how it is screwed and unscrewed, I have to lower the camera. You won't see my face so that I can show you better how to do it. So I just take the screwdriver, and what I do is I put one part, so this is actually the lower part, but it doesn't matter, you just see it because there is a stamp inside. So I put the upper part on the upper part of my wrist like this, and I put the other, in this case the lower part, and push them together, and then I just press my wrists with the bracelet on my knee like this. Take the screwdriver and screw it to the right until it's screwed, and then I just push a little bit more so that it's secure. Because if you don't do this and you leave it quite loose, it might happen that with the movement, with everything, it will loosen up, and with the time. It happened to me 2 times. I had to screw it again, and then it didn't happen anymore. So then turn around my wrists like this, push it again a little bit on my knee so that it doesn't move around, and I close the other part to the right like this, fix it, and then it's ready. That was actually quite easy. Now you see, so those are the screws. They are on both sides, and the part in the middle shows 2 different directions, but it's always like that. And only the other Cartier love symbols that are stamped into the gold material, they all look the same, of course. So this is the bracelet. Okay. Now with regard to the scratches. Every time I get a new scratch, it breaks my heart a little bit. But unfortunately, if you hate scratches, the love bracelet is not for you, because it's so sensitive to scratches. The gold is very soft. It's 18 karat gold. It scratches even if you just touch it. I mean, that's a bit exaggerated, but really, you cannot avoid scratches, no matter how careful you are. It will always scratch. And you will be lucky when you only get those small scratches, like those patina scratches. But unfortunately, to me, it already happened a few times that I got a bigger scratch, not deeper, not necessarily deeper, but kind of multiple scratches in one scratch. I don't know if you know what I mean. I will try to show you. And yeah, this is something that is not really avoidable. So maybe you see here, for example, you see that there is like a diagonal, looks like a reflection, but this is actually a scratch that happened when I just bumped my bracelet against a surface. And then there is also another scratch which is going diagonal over, see here? It's going here over the beautiful Cartier symbol. This one hurts me the most because it's so big and it's really across this symbol. And I don't know how this happened, really I don't know. But I guess it was also by bumping into something. But the most normal are the smaller, very fine scratches that happen just when you also wear other jewelry together or when you just do something. But those scratches don't really bother me anymore. So this is something you have to get used to if you are wearing the love bracelet. And also the bracelet is meant to be worn every day. It's meant to be worn all the time. It's meant to be worn in the shower, doing sports, doing the dishes, whatever. It is just something that lives with you, and it will of course get scratched. So you have to accept it, and if you cannot accept it, this bracelet is not for you. Because of course you could put it back in the case and you could just wear it for special occasions. This is what I did in the beginning, but then I thought, this is not meant to be in the case, it's meant to be with you. Of course this means that it will happen, that it will scratch, it will get old, it will get used, but this is a circle of life. We also get old and we also get wrinkles and I mean, the new bracelet can also have this. I mean, it's kind of part of you. However, after a time, when the scratches get too deep or too many, you can go to the Cartier store and let it be buffed. So the buffing process will take away some of the gold, because it will just polish the surface and take away a little bit of the surface so that the deeper scratches might disappear. Maybe not the deeper, but at least most of the scratches will disappear. So this is something that you can do after a time, maybe after some years. I will do it some time, but at the moment it's not worth it. So you just have to get used to it mentally and not freak out because of the scratches. The bracelet comes also with a certificate. Not only the invoice, but also there is a special certificate with the love written on top, and it's kind of the passport of your bracelet, so it really looks a little bit like a passport. And then you have the certificate here inside, and it's in French and in English. It just says that it's an 18 karat gold of the collection Love, and the design has a rich history, of course. It was made, the first time was in 1970, and it has become recognizable all over the world, symbolizing everlasting love. And then you have the serial number and of course the date and the stamp of the store. So it's the documentation of your love bracelet. Should you ever decide to sell it, this will be of course important to have. As I already said, the love bracelet is meant to symbolize love, whether it is love by your significant other or self-love. And in this case, of course, you also have to be able to screw and unscrew it by yourself. And now I will show you how to clean it and what accessories come with the love bracelet. So the first accessory is this traveling pouch. So this comes together with your love bracelet. If it doesn't, please ask for it, because you have the right to get this. And inside of it, we see it's a very nice case, a travel case, and it comes with a pillow. So when you travel and you want to travel with your bracelet in the case, just put the bracelet around the pillow. And there are also pockets here. I use them, for example, for the screwdriver. So when I travel, I'm traveling with the bracelet. You don't have to take it off. Just in case, I'm always traveling with the screwdriver. So I put it here in this pocket, and sometimes I'm also using the pouch for other jewelry pieces. And then we have here this cleaning kit. This is also something that should belong to you. If you don't get it, ask for it, and Cartier will of course provide you with a cleaning kit. So the cleaning kit consists of a cloth, a polishing cloth, and a spray. The spray is called Lotion for Jewelry and Watches. Not only does it come with the spray and the cloth, it also comes with a brush. You could as well use a soft toothbrush. It's the same, but it comes here together with the cleaning set and a small instruction, all together in this nice drawer. In order to clean your love bracelet, you of course need to take it off. So what I do is I use the same technique as in putting it on. I usually put it on my knee, but I will now try to take it off at least one side near the camera so that you see. So it's quite easy. You just put the screwdriver and put it and turn it to the left. Usually it comes off easily until the end. And now this part is already unscrewed, but the other one not. And what you can do then is, of course, be careful, but I'll do it here for you. You unscrew the other side like this. And then you unscrew the other part. And you have the two parts again. So the first thing that I will do is I will just spray a little bit of the spray on it, like this. And then I will use this cleaning device in order to brush it a little bit. So I will just brush the surface a little bit, and you can also brush inside of the Cartier symbols here, because when you're using body lotion or cream or something, then in those parts there can be dirt. And and also the screwing part. Let's do the same for the other side. And then when you're ready, you can use, so actually you should rinse it with water, but I won't do this now for you. You can rinse it with water, of course, and then you use the polishing cloth and rub the piece between your fingers and the cloths until it shines again. Unfortunately, the big scratch won't disappear. So now you have a shiny surface, at least a clean surface, and a mostly shiny surface in my case, except for the scratches. And you can do, of course, the same with the other part. The polishing with the cloth makes the surface shiny again, but as I said, it does not remove scratches in the material. If you have any advice for me on how to maybe remove the scratches by yourself a little bit, at least, I know it's actually technically not possible, but if you have a tip, if you have advice, please leave me a comment down below. So now we have the other part. So now I'm having it here again on my wrist, and I won't take it off. Maybe again to clean it one day, but usually when you are showering, etc., it also cleans itself. So I hope you like this video, and please leave me a comment when you have a love bracelet yourself. Of course, the love bracelet also exists in different sizes, different materials: rose gold, yellow gold, white gold. It exists with the diamonds, without diamonds. I have the basic one and I'm really happy with it. Not only is it a symbol, but also it's meaningful to me and I really feel good with it. And yeah, when you have something that you feel good with, it's really worth it. Although, of course, it is on the very expensive side, but that's Cartier. It will last you a lifetime. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I am looking forward to see you again, and give me a thumbs up.